Camp Commanders is sponsored by the AAA Commanders MVP membership.
As the official television station of the Washington Commanders, we are at Camp Commanders with more access to the players, coaches, and how the season is shaping up. And it was a rainy day out at Commanders Park, but the team still got to work. One of the team's longest tenured players and a fan favorite, Jeremy Reaves, was singled out by head coach Dan Quinn as one of the team's leaders this training camp. John Duran tells us that he's ready for a bigger role in 2026.
During a team period at Wednesday's practice, safety Jeremy Reaves, a 9-year pro, and cornerback Rasul Douglas, a 10-year pro, had a communication breakdown and allowed an easy touchdown for the offense. Reaves immediately ran over to Douglas to address it and correct it. Douglas just joined the Commanders before the start of training camp. Reaves tells me he and Douglas are hand in hand in trying to grasp defensive coordinator Durante Jones's new defense.
Just as much as he's new here, this is a new system. It's a new system with a lot in it. And so we're both learning at the same pace. So the things that I do know, right, like I give him the game on it, we talk about it, and then it's the next play. We don't have time to worry about that. We got to go to the next one. So we talked about it, hashed it out, next play. And now we're on the same page. So that's the communication it's got to be, because we all got to see it the same way.
Most of his career, Jeremy Reaves has been a special teams ace. Last year, he started 8 games at safety, the most in his career after injuries to the defensive backfield. This preseason, he's been working with the starters, and head coach Dan Quinn says the 9th-year pro has earned those reps.
So much of what we're doing kind of goes through our communication hub at linebackers and safety, so seeing he and Frankie and others, what do we want to get to? What would that look be? He's an initiator of so many good things about how we talk through. He sets incredible standards, for effort and speed, and so we could use a hell of a lot more of Jeremy Reaves.
Number 39 has been an underdog his whole career, but he says where he has the advantage is above the shoulders.
Me knowing who I am is knowing that the game for me is a lot more mental. I don't have the Sonny Styles stature, you know what I'm saying? So the game has to come to me in a different way. So I take on the mental side of it, and so that's always been my game.
The players have an off day Thursday before returning to the practice field on Friday, and a week from now, the Miami Dolphins will be here for a joint practice ahead of the preseason opener a week from Friday. With the Commanders in Ashburn, John Duran, WUSA 9 Sports.
And you can count on WUSA 9 to bring you more stories from Camp Commanders. Look out for the biggest takeaways on air, online, and streaming. We're giving you more access, more Commanders only on WUSA 9.